In this video, we're discussing CVs. Stay tuned to find out the best layout for your CV, why formatting is key, and why your CV shouldn't be too corporate. Let's get to it. Hi, my name's Rich and we're Consumer Hub. We specialise in recruiting marketing, innovation and sales professionals across the FMCG sector. This is the Candidate Branding Series and we are talking about CVs. So, layout. We recommend laying out your CV in this way because it makes it easy to read for the hiring manager. Start off with your profile, then your employment history, then you want to move on to your education and training, and finally end with your interests. Start with the profile at the top of your CV. This is a great opportunity for you to demonstrate your ambition, show where you want to get to in your career, and make sure that the reader of your CV knows what trajectory you're on and understands what you can bring to their company. Employment history. We recommend that you structure this section by role, but within each role, make sure that you split them down into role responsibilities and then key achievements. Remember that numbers and stories sell. So within the role responsibilities, paint the story, tell the story, set the context for what you were doing and what the company was doing, how it added value, then describe what the results were, what the value was with those achievements, and ideally get some numbers in there. Formatting, make sure that your CV is neat, make sure that there's no typos and spelling errors, and make sure that it looks good. It's really easy to do that now with modern systems, and one of the biggest letdowns is when you've got somebody that's a really strong candidate but they just haven't put that effort into making sure that the first impression of their CV and the formatting backs up the quality of their CV and the expertise that they could offer that potential hiring manager. One of the common myths that we come across when we're speaking to people about CVs is this notion that a CV always needs to be 2 pages long. That doesn't make sense. What you need to be always doing is making sure that that CV is relevant and appropriate for the reader. So maybe you're a few years into your career, maybe you've got 1 year out of uni. Some of what you've done in your undergraduate placements or maybe even work experience at A-level, that could be really interesting for that reader to understand. But if you've been in the industry and in a role or a couple of different roles for 10, 15 years and you've got loads and loads of information to put in your CV and it could spin on for 4 or 5 pages, don't include it all. Make sure you're just including what that person reading your CV needs to understand so that they know that you can deliver value in their world, in that particular role that you're interested in. The interest section at the end of your CV is often an area that a lot of people don't put enough time and effort into. It's really important to show that you've got drive and motivation outside of work and that you're someone who's well-rounded, particularly at the beginning of your career. Maybe you're applying for a role where you don't have a whole lot of relevant work experience. If you include some really good information about your high-level interests outside of work, whether you've been involved in university societies or sport or different charities, that's going to show that you're someone who's got a lot of motivation and drive in other areas of their life that they can apply into a work context. Also, one of the other things that he does is just create a really nice platform for some further conversation and rapport with that hiring manager at the end of an interview. Thanks for listening. See you next time. If you've enjoyed this video from our Candidate Branding Series, click here for the rest of the playlist and click the donut to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.